Is the redemption process an attempt to gain something for nothing from the Treasury Department?
Good question. By instituting your person to the status of the secured party for the government-created entity, which is listed on the certificate of live birth, it is not the same thing as getting something for nothing. These procedures that were set up by the government were put in place so that the secured party could reclaim a part of what is rightfully theirs under the United States Constitution. Congress made provision beginning in the early 1900s for every minor to reinstate their status as an American under the United States Constitution when they became of age. These provisions were scattered throughout various legislative acts, joint resolutions, and executive orders. Many were in 1933, as well as the congressional record based in the Public Policy HJR 192. They were then codified in Public Law 73-10 and confirmed by the United States Supreme Court in 1939. See the case law, Guaranteed Trust of New York versus Henwood and others. By these placement actions, the government has kept the details so vague and hard to reference that no person could remedy himself without persistent research. It was not until recently very many people even knew that these procedures even existed.
Okay, then tell me, what is the most important part of the redemption process?
The most important part is filing your UCC with the birth state or the UCC regional office, the Secretary of the Treasury, and filing in the state of resident is required to the redemption process. The International Monetary Fund, IMF, is using the Secretary of the Treasury as its representative and using the Federal Reserve and the ability of the IRS to collect revenue has virtual control over every single citizen's asset. You see, once the secured party uses the UCC redemption process, they will create the right to reverse the control over the government-created debtor, the straw man. What the secured party accomplishes with this process, it places them on the same level as the Secretary of the Treasury, and this will lead them taking back control over their own assets.
Well, can you tell me this? Is this a get-rich-quick scheme?
Well, a properly prepared and correctly filed UCC filing will ensure in the future to protect the property and assets of the secured party. By doing that, these filings will make it clear that there is a legal and vested interest control of the secured party. You will not have to deal in the court jurisdiction, and this will keep you out of the arena of controversy. Please take note, under the UCC redemption process, the secured party does not obtain the actual application for the certificate of live birth, which means that the process is only to be used for and accepted for value answer to all your commercial claims. So, in closing, if a written and contracted claim is received by the debtor, the straw man, in legis, it could be accepted for value by the secured party.